Hi everyone, this is Maite, and in this video I want to talk about an experience I've had not long after I gave birth to Cynthia. And it was kind of a turning point for me um, in my personal process of developing myself and getting to know and creating myself, as well as in the specific process that I started walking in terms of creating a new relationship with my body. So what happened is that I got a voucher as a gift to go to the spa. And at first, this voucher wasn't very clear. It was mentioning something about a free 60-minute treatment, and then in the back of the voucher it mentions a full day package. So it wasn't entirely clear if I was, if the voucher would only give a free treatment when you purchase the full day package at the spa, or whether it just gave you the full treatment, or if it also included the treatment and the whole day at the spa, which I didn't think would be possible. But anyway, after some research and contacting the individuals at the spa, it turned out that it was a full day at the spa that was covered by the voucher, as well as a treatment of my choice. And then there was like this whole list of treatments that I could choose from. So I was absolutely flabbergasted because, wow, what a gift. And, that's the one thing that I learned when researching about the voucher. But the other thing that I learned was which spa it is and the actual regular prices of the spa. Going through their website and seeing the packages that they have on offer, what their regular prices, and all the facilities that they have available, paints a picture of the type of individuals that would frequent the spa. And it is a super high-end, very, very fancy place to be. So, even though I was really excited at having the opportunity to go to this really fancy spa, at the same time, I started making up all kinds of reasons and excuses as to why I shouldn't go. Because here I was, worried and concerned that I wasn't good enough to be there, because I was now going into my mind, using my imagination to try and predict what it would be like for me to go to this spa amongst all those other people that can afford to be there. Those people apparently are better than me. Those people apparently will notice that I can't actually afford to be there, that I just happen to have received a voucher to be there. And those people, once they notice that I can't actually afford it, that I'm not one of them, that I don't belong there, they're not gonna want to have me there. And they're gonna treat me like they don't want me to be there. And then I'm gonna feel like shit. So that's the whole thing that was happening in the back of my mind while I was actively making up reasons as to why I shouldn't go. Because, leaving Cynthia alone for the first time, it's just a whole day. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Are you sure you're gonna be okay, LJ, my partner? Are you sure you'll handle it? Will you be okay? Would you rather I don't go? What else? Maybe I can't find a driver. I don't want to inconvenience anyone by asking them to drive me there. Well, you know the nature of excuses. I don't have to keep going. So that's what was happening. Now, how I managed to finally make a decision to go was by asking myself, okay, who am I going for? Am I going for all these other people? Because, what am I actually going to be doing there when I'm at the spa? Because it's interesting how my mind portrayed it as, you're going to be so focused on all these other people that's going to be there. You know, that's going to be your main focus, your main concern, and your main objective while being at the spa is going to be to fit in and be normal and be okay. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. Why am I going to the spa? I'm not going for all those other people. I'm going for me, you know? I'm going to go there for me, one, and two, for my body. And my body has been through some rough things with this pregnancy and birth, and still dealing with a lot of stuff. And going to a spa, which is entirely designed to help your body get to seventh heaven, is just ideal. You know, it's just this amazing gift. So yeah, I'm not actually going for all those other people. Yeah, I'm just going for me and my body. That's gonna be my focus. And if I decide that's gonna be my focus, then that's just what I'll create my experience to be. So that really helped me to place things into perspective. And to make the decision to be able to go. However, I did understand that there's more going on there. Like, okay, the first instinct was to place all my focus on other people and to want to fit in and to want to be okay and accepted, and for other people to tell me that I belong and that I have the right to be there and I have the right to enjoy myself in this really fancy place. And I'm able to, for myself, decide, no, I'm going to focus on myself and my body, but still, why did all of that other stuff come up in the first place? That's showing me deeper patterns and acceptances and beliefs that I have about myself that take quite a prominent role inside myself, because that's what came up first. So there's still stuff to investigate. Now, how that opened up was at the spa. So I didn't immediately at first understand why this was all happening and what specific programming and words and definitions of words that I had been accepting, allowing, and living throughout my life was causing this bout of conflict to come up at this amazing gift. It was only when I was at the spa and while I was receiving my treatment, which I chose a body wrap with, I can't remember what it was, all kinds of stuff in it that was just absolutely amazing. As the person was the therapist, as she was putting the balm on my body and rubbing it in, it's like that part of my body completely relaxed and all the tension in that part of my body dropped away. And it was a full body wrap, so as she continued, it was just like everything became quiet and still and absolutely relaxed. The only other time that I experienced my body in that state was with the epidural, well, the spinal block that I received at the birth during my C-section, where I'm completely aware of my whole body, yet there's no pain, there's no tension. It's like darkness, and there's just space. So while I was amazed at this experience and seeing the similarities, I also realized I just have all this space right now. I'm like, okay, well, let's use this space to create. You know, it reminded me of moments when I used to be a dancer, and that moment when you're by yourself in an empty dance studio and it's just you and the space. And it's like, okay, let's create something. It was exactly that type of experience. So I was like, okay, I've got all this space inside me. Well, let's create something. Let's do something with this space. So I said, okay, let me redefine a word. And the word that came up was value. Very interesting, of course, because that's the exact word that caused the initial conflict. The very reason I didn't want to go to the spa, because of rich people and better people and successful people, was because my definition of value wasn't clear. I'd always been looking for value outside of me, or for someone else to tell me that I have value, um, which, is also an interesting point. But let me round it off here at this part of the video, and I'll continue in the next. Thank you for watching.